Grace and peace, brothers. This is Brother Rod, ICB. ICB, as you know, is about collaboration. Our purpose is to strengthen, partner, and establish men's ministries all over the world. And you cannot do that alone. So what I'm going to share with you today is one of the principles that we learned from the 17 Essential Qualities of a Team Player by John Maxwell. And today's principle is called collaboration. Germany had many of our soldiers as prisoners of war. Many of our allies, the Allied war soldiers, were prisoners of war. However, on March 24, 1944, a group of them escaped. 86 in total escaped from a German prison camp. What was so extraordinary about that event is that even though only 86 escaped, it took 600 men to plan. And in planning this escape, they had different teams that were required to do specific action. They had tailors, they had blacksmiths, they had pickpockets, they had distractors who would keep the German guards off their posts so that the work can be done. And they did this, they planned this event over a period of 1 year. And even though the Great Escape was successful to a degree, it still required an incredible collaborative effort with all the men who were involved. And in fact, the results wasn't all that impressive in that out of the 86 men who escaped, 83 were captured. Over 40 were executed by Hitler. However, 3 did manage to make it to freedom. What's the point? The point is that this particular escape was deemed impossible because of the great odds of its success. And yet, they made it happen. How did they make it happen? Through collaborative efforts. And John Maxwell says collaboration is multiplication. Becoming a collaborative team player requires 4 things. 1, perception. 2, attitude. 3, focus. And 4, results. Now, when we're talking about attitude, we're talking about perception rather, what are we talking about? We are talking about seeing teammates as collaborators, not competitors. You see, out of the 600 men who planned the Great Escape, they knew all of them would not escape, but they were still involved in the process. And quite often, when you're part of a team effort, you may not reap the benefits of the result of that effort, but being a part of it shows that you are a team player. Number 2, attitude. What are we talking about in terms of attitude? We're saying be supportive, not suspicious. Focus. Concentrate on the team and not on yourself. And that can be kind of difficult because we live in America. And in this me society, it's hard to take the attention off ourselves. But in ICB, we definitely go against the culture. We run counterculture in that regard, in that we focus on others, not on ourselves. And finally, results. Create victories with multiplication. Okay, by creating victories, meaning add more people to what you're trying to accomplish. More team players, more collaborators, more allies. Okay, to be a more collaborative player, think win, win, win. 2, compliment others. And finally, take yourself out of the picture. You don't have to be like some of these hip-hop moguls where you need to be in every video, you need to be in every photo shoot. No, take yourself out of the picture. Take yourself out of the process. Promote others. Let them work together with others and take the attention off yourself. Well, brothers, thank you for your time. This is Brother Rod from ICB. We look forward to collaborating with you in the future, and be blessed. Remember, ICB, we train men.
We are the men of ICB. chosen before the foundation of the world, and commissioned to uphold God's standard for manhood, as set forth by his Son, Jesus Christ. Enlightened by his word, and empowered by his Holy Spirit, we seek to dwell peacefully with all men, as we sword in one hand.